Mondays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special. And Grant, by now, many of the questions we had coming into the season have been answered.
Oh, no question, B.A. But it's still a long way to go. We know how much can change over the course of a season, so I wouldn't be surprised if a contender or two has yet to emerge.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Zohan and Wemby are the bigs. Chris Paul out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's MP in at the 3.
And what a slash by Maxey. I mean, so good at forcing the defense's hand.
Maxey taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Well, this was a big summer for the 76ers, Grant, trying to capitalize on their championship window with superstar Joel Embiid.
You're spot on, B.A. Acquiring the talent that might allow him to save himself for the home stretch. Of course, last year's playoffs, he battled heroically, but ideally, they'd like him much closer to 100% come the postseason.
Nails it from 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Out to the right wing. Wembanyama, the pass to Fox. MP up top. Back to Fox. That one's wide left. We played just over a minute here in the first. Wembanyama against Embiid. Rebounded by the Spurs. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
And it was just a strange loss. They were far from their best, but still managed to keep it close.
Yeah, and those are the type of losses that kept me up late at night. They were 1-2 plays away. You think about every possibility just to get 1 or 2 more buckets.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the evening. And the first one at the line is good. Stan, it feels like the hardest part of team building is getting a superstar. The Spurs have one.
Well, they sure do, B.A. San Antonio was retooling for a few years, and then they won that 2023 lottery and draft Victor Wembanyama, a superstar, and now it's about surrounding him with the right guys.
George outside. No good on the 3. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. We talked about his matchup against the highly touted Victor Wembanyama, and Coach told me Victor's combination of speed and size creates a lot of problems on both ends of the floor, so we've got to play a physical brand of basketball to just keep him out of rhythm. It'll be interesting to see how that affects him, B.A.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to McCain. Now George lets it go from deep. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. MP with it. Picked up by Embiid. Right side, Wembanyama. It's stolen by Maxey. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in, and he drops it in from the low post.
Sometimes the D likes to get physical with Maxey, but he has no back down in him.
To the left side wing. Fox, the pass to Zohan. Back to MP. Outside Paul. Wembanyama, screen on Maxey. And that one's good. Paul.
You just have to love that Paul creates for his guys and himself. He's got a great eye for finding his own looks.
Maxey finds Embiid. Here's Yabusele. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. MP against Maxey. MP, the pass to Fox. High arcing shot. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
How about the soft touch from Fox? Measuring the floater beautifully. Love his initiative.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. So both teams changing it up here. And here tonight, MP against Gordon. George outside from deep. Philadelphia with another miss. San Antonio's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. So on the floor for San Antonio. Sochan and Wemby are the bigs. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Chris Paul. And it's MP in at the small forward position. Gordon against MP. Gordon, the pass to Embiid. Wembanyama with some nice D.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Coach, when you watch Wemby, it's not the height that jumps out. It's the way he moves with that height.
Brian, I've been around the NBA a long time, and you think you've seen it all. But when you see someone with Wembanyama's size and the things he can do, his ball handling, his shooting range, the way he moves, blocking shots, this guy is one of a kind.
Feels like he's emerging as the face of the NBA soon.
I think that's what we all expect.
Here's George. Philadelphia with another miss. Spurs lead by 4. MP inside. Gordon's on him. Right wing. Sochan, right side. Wembanyama, pass to MP. Clock at 2. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Maxey from outside the arc. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 7 tonight. Left block shot on the way. The kick out to Paul. Sochan outside. Now here's Wembanyama. Embiid covers. Fox the pass to Wembanyama. Here's Sochan. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Pass to George. Driving inside. Shoots over Paul. Paul George with a nice move. George has gotten his first points in this one.
You gotta like the momentum on George's drive. Cutting into the defense and clearing himself a path.
Wembanyama, screen on Maxey. Here's MP. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Spurs. They're up by 2. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
This stretch could break their season, but it could also make their season if they step up.
When I was playing, I like these kind of games, to tell you the truth.
As we shift our focus now to the Spurs, it's a tight one after 2 quarters of play.
I like what they're doing. Playing with physicality, they've worked hard to gain.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
They've got Joel Embiid. George out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Yabusele in at power forward. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Trailblazers was a man on a mission. He tallied 21 points and knocked down his share of three-pointers. That was a factor, too. You'd love to see him build on this effort. He showed he can dominate. Next step is to do it with consistency, guys.
Okay, thanks for that. You know, the impact he had on that game was big.
And it's not easy to point to just one area he made a difference, but his effect was felt all over the place. He was on fire.
And the important thing now is to keep that momentum going. You want a player building on his positive results.
And for an up-and-coming San Antonio Spurs team, Grant, what's the key for them in your mind?
I'd have to say, B.A., that it's patience. You know, young guys need time to develop their game and learn from experience. You can't expect people to become stars overnight.
And he drops the first. And so he hits both. Spurs lead by 4. Here's MP. MP battles him inside.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Pass to Maxey. Back to George. And the jam by George.
I like when Paul looks to score inside because he's more than capable of dunking it through.
To the paint. George with a steal. Here's the break. Here's Maxey. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Maxey is such a crafty finisher. Let him get to the rim and he'll make the most of it.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Right side. Back to MP. He shoots a 3. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox.
3 points.
MP's got 11 points.
Well, they came out of the locker room with a purpose. 4 for 4 already in the half.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here.
Substitution on the court.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. McCain's shot is off.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
So on the floor for San Antonio. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Chris Paul out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's MP in at small forward. 76ers trail by 13. Pass to Maxey. The 3 ball. Sinks it from distance.
I mean, talk about spacing out a defense. Maxey can get to the cup at will and can also hit from well beyond the arc.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
And he dunks it down.
And that nice steal was able to get their break going in a hurry.
And for a coach, you always appreciate when you're able to turn a stop into a score.
Outside Paul. Fox finds MP. Back to Fox. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Fox. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 8-point game. And George with the jam.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Here's MP. Oh, MP with the hammer.
Come on, man, so aggressive. MP, that trait will take you a long way in this game.
Philadelphia has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. He rifled that one in from distance.
This team counts on George to deliver points. His consistency under pressure is key to their offense.
1 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Gets the 3 ball to go. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on these, and they've been more than that tonight.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard. No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. George with it. Here's the 3. Sochan with a rebound.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
MP, the pass to Wembanyama. Rebound by the 76ers. Pass to George. Count it! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
MP, the pass to Paul. Fox outside. Launches it. The rebound by Embiid. Oh, so much on the line here.
And the crowd is locked in.
Here's George.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. What do you think coach will be drawing up here?
And it would be smart to go for a 2-for-1 right now.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He emphasized staying sharp the rest of the way, saying turnovers will kill us. We can close this gap if we take care of the ball. Don't try and overdo it. Let's send it back to you guys, Brian.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Now here's Sochan. He's covered closely. Here's MP. Misses in close. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. So the first one drops, and that'll put them up 2. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, talk about poise under pressure. Buries all of his free throws, and now up 3. They've got to play smart.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get it quickly.
Inside, Wembanyama. Oh, he nails it! And that one brings them within 1.
Well, with his size, Wembanyama is the ideal option in close situations. Wembanyama will get a clean look.
15 foul. At the line for Philadelphia, Paul George, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that'll put him up 2. second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a three-point game. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick. Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Seven seconds left in the fourth quarter. The three, George. The three won't fall. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
We've got Maxey. Joel Embiid is out there with George. And it's Yabusele in at the power forward position. Outside Maxey. The three is up. Rebound by San Antonio. MP up top. Pass to Fox. Clock at 6. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That's on Joel Embiid.
Tenacious stuff there from Fox. It takes guts to sink a shot while being fouled.
Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
76ers trail by 3. Here's George. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
The physicality of George. His coaches and teammates encourage him to attack and draw contact.
2 shots.
And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second.
And you got to give Paul George credit for his mental toughness. There's always lots of chatter out there, but he tunes it out and just focuses on his game.
And the second of 2 is good. And that brings him within 2 here.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
MP to pass to Paul. And here's MP. Out to the right wing. Sochan outside. Back to MP. Lets it fly. Down low. MP drops it in.
Well, high percentage looks are always a good idea. MP could build a career on shots like that if he wants.
Here's George. Counted. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
MP's shot is off. 76ers have gotten 1 shot to fall out of 3 in OT. And it's Maxey missing. For San Antonio, they've gotten 2 of 4 attempts to go in OT. MP, the pass to Sochan. Kicks it out to MP. Oh, from deep. Oh, another miss by MP. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. Trailing by 2.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
On offense, here is San Antonio. And here's Paul. Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama screen. Sohan, pass to Wembanyama. Oh, he buries it from outside.
A big moment for the big man. Wembanyama stepping up in a huge way.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Gets good position inside. May have rushed it just a little.
And they go to the intentional foul. As he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second.
Big moment for the young MP.
And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. We've got 22 seconds left in the OT period. George drives in. Yes!
This dude is nails in the clutch. You want your best shot at winning at the end? Give the ball to PG.
Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Now here's George. Embiid, a screen on MP from the arc. He's off from 3. And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
And both teams gave their all. But when it came down to overtime, it was about who